Welcome to my kitchen. On today's episode of the Intuitive Cooking Club, I have a guest. Someone is going to tell me what to do in my kitchen, and we're going to enjoy different flavors, different foods. But most importantly, what we're doing is that we're cooking things that are good for our body during this season of time. And if you're watching this some other extemporaneous time, we're talking about spring. So welcome to the Intuitive Cooking Club, Ava. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Lizzie. It's so much fun. I love cooking. I share this passion with you, and I'm super excited about this. This is my first experience recording myself cooking, so it is exciting. And yes, we're cooking a spring recipe, but it will work for summer as well. It's a nice bowl, and of course you always can change things around and make it yours and make it tasty and appropriate for any kind of season.
So what's our first thing? What are we doing? I think I have all the ingredients, but I might not.
Okay, so because we are following a few Ayurvedic recipes today, which is 5,000-year-old Asian holistic medicine, and it's all about connecting with the nature and the seasons. So a few things that we're going to make today, they are all promoting great digestion. They help us naturally detoxify, reduce bloating, encourage smooth elimination, all those magical things. Feel lighter, maybe even lose a little weight down the road, and for sure enjoy home-cooked meal. That is pretty simple.
Awesome.
And we're gonna start with making a little tea. That is an Ayurvedic infusion that supports everything that I mentioned just before, healthy digestion, and especially in the day where you feel kind of and you're not even sure what's going on. This is something that you can make, put it in the thermocup, and just sip on it during the whole day, and especially before meals. That will help your body to get ready for digestion, get ready for the meal.
Perfect.
So the infusion is, the secret name is CCF. It translates into cumin, coriander, and fennel. We use 3 types of seeds, so it's not a ground spice, it's a seed that we need for the tea. And I have them pre-made because this is something I have on pretty regular basis. So the way to make it, if you have those seeds around, but I believe you can also purchase the blend. Of course, Amazon has it all, so you don't need to purchase separate seeds to make your own blend. You can just buy the whole thing. So the way we're going to make it, it requires not only steeping but boiling in the water for about 10 minutes. And it is 1 teaspoon of the CCF blend per 1 cup of water. So if you think you want to drink during the day and you're thinking maybe about 3 cups, so then you're going to use 3 teaspoons of the mixture and 3 cups of water. We're going to place it on the stove. We're going to give it a boil and let it simmer for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so we're not pouring boiling water on the seeds. We're putting the seeds to boil with the water.
Into the boiling water. Yep.
Oh, okay, then.
And then we can strain it, or if you have also have little papers.
You don't have to do that. No, I got a pot for that. Think for that.
Yeah, a pot would be great.
Yeah, okay. I got a pot for that, and a cup of water.
Well, maybe let's make a couple of just maybe 2 cups of water. I think it's like size of a good mug, right?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, 1 cup of water goes in. The other cup of water goes in as well. And almost 2 cups. I will do with that.
Yeah,
now, we don't I don't actually have seeds of cumin and coriander. They're the powders. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it with the powders and see what comes out of it.
Let's give it a try. I never tried, so it will be interesting.
Yes. Okay, that's that. Okay, a teaspoon.
But of course, you know, it is a really good digestive booster. And if you don't have time and you can't really stand right next to the stove, wait 10 minutes, of course, you can do just a teaspoon and maybe use like a little steeping spoon like this. And, you know, stick it in the thermocup, cover it up, and just let it sit there for a while, right? Or even just throw it in a cup, and you know what? If it keeps warm for quite a bit in the thermocup, it's gonna steep on its own. So that's another maybe like a lazy way to make it. If you're on the go and you need to leave and you want to take this with you maybe to your office or in the car while you're running your errands, that's another smart way to get the benefits without standing by the stove.
A watch pot will never boil, right? You know, I'm curious if you know what is it about those ingredients that stimulate the body to detoxify?
Well, that's what I learned from the Ayurvedic wisdom, and that's what spices do. Spices are just like the food is medicine, and those are warming spices. So they are kindle digestion. So they warm up and prepare the stomach, which needs some more temperature. That's when we digest food the best. That's why another thing, the one thing that we do not do in Ayurveda is drinking iced water before a meal, because that cools stomach down and it really slows down the process of digestion. And then we may end up feeling sluggish after the meal or have some other adverse reactions.
I mean, while the water is boiling, should we prepare our next tasting?
Sure. Well, speaking about the digestive boosters, since we started with the CCFT, there is another digestive booster that is traditionally recommended, but where it's an occasion, a special occasion. You know, for example, you're going for a big brunch. Maybe tomorrow is Mother's Day, and you guys, you know, planning on indulging a little bit, which is okay. That's what the holidays are for. Celebrate your moms. But you feel like, well, that bacon that I'm about to have that I love doesn't sit with me well. So maybe this is what you will do right before you leave the house. It's better to take this 15 minutes prior to the meal, but you know what? You don't have to be perfect. You can prep it a little bit in advance, but make sure you're not completely eating this on completely empty stomach, because that could be a little rough. Because what we're going to use as 4 ingredients, we're going to use a lime, and there is really no preparation in it. So I have a lime, and we need fresh.
With the skin or without?
You know what? No, with the skin is fine. I don't eat it. I gotta bite the center out when I eat it. You'll see as we go. And I'm gonna slice it pretty thin, like a one circle, pretty thin, or a half circle, maybe a couple.
Well, now I'm like taking the rind out.
Teeny. Well, you can if you want to. I'm making it a very, you know.
Oh, I think my water's boiling. How long do I have to boil it for?
Oh, no, just bring it to boil. And now let's throw the seeds in, or you'll throw the ground.
Yeah.
Spices.
I have a little, where is that? Oh, here we go. There's a little colander, a little sifter, and in a little cup. So that's what's going to happen.
I believe we both had 2 cups of water, right?
Yes, ma'am.
2 teaspoons of the mixture of the seeds into the boiling water.
You know, I just poured it. I just let it boil with everything.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, that's what it is. It's in my mug now.
It works. It's not going to go bad. No, it's all good. Yeah. So we are letting it boil for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We are
Okay,
doing it-
letting it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not really boil, simmer. So put it on the
Simmer.
low gas or number if you're using
So
electric.
wait, should I put it back in the pot? Because I strained it and put it in my mug. Should I put it back in the pot so it's like with the seeds and everything?
We are simmering it. Okay. Were you simmering it already? I was just waiting for your water to get boiled. That's what I was thinking.
No, I'm gonna put it back with the boil. Yeah, it's happening. Woo!
So
Perfect. I love this.
okay. The recipe is 10 minutes simmering in the boiling water. That's
Okay.
the deal.
So simmering. So I'll turn back the heat just so it simmers, and 10 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer there.
Mm-hmm.
Start and just let it go. Okay.
Yeah, simmer on low. You don't have to cover the pot. It
right.
can be open. So yeah,
So-
just let it sit there.
Have my lime. And for ginger, like, do we want like slices too? Like how many slices?
Yeah, super thin. I usually, just have around the little root.
Okay.
Just peel
We're
it.
making like a little sandwich kind of thing.
Yeah, we're gonna make a little sandwich.
Because that's where I'm at right now. Mhm. Okay, my
So I
ginger.
peeled it from one side, cut a lazy way, just one side. Yeah.
Hi.
And I'm gonna take knife and slice it super
Slice.
thin. Yeah, just literally teeny
Oh.
tiny slice. Yeah. Ooh, that's very gingery.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is literally very paper thin lime, half a lime, and paper thin slice of ginger. And if you're trying this for the first time, definitely, take it on the cautious side. And if you like it, you can have a second one.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
I'm using the gray sea salt that supposedly had a lot of good
Salt.
minerals in it. And it's,
Okay.
yeah, you can use the sea salt or mineral salt. That's what we prefer.
We got Redmond's real salt. What would be better, like commercial simple old sea salt or Redmond's?
What is that one? I'm not familiar with the brand.
Redmond's sea salt. I'm sorry, Redmond's mineral salt. Real salt they call it.
Mineral. Let's do mineral.
Mm-hmm. Mineral? Better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mineral. Yeah.
All
I
right.
prefer mineral. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So a couple of sprinkles of the salt on top of this little sandwich. Right. So those are the 3 ingredients that go, and I like it. So it's a little bit not. So we don't make those faces into the camera. I take my honey that is the liquid, and I literally just drop a honey on top of the sandwich.
Okay.
Your honey is hard?
A little tight to open.
Uh-huh.
See,
It's real honey.
Yeah. And it's not liquidy. It's raw honey that's already started to crystallize, but it's
That's
okay.
awesome. Raw honey is the best. Yes. So get whatever you're going to get on it. Yep. That's enough. Yep. That's plenty. Oh, you're making it cookie. Ginger. Okay. Nothing's wrong.
So happy with this.
Raw honey. Yes. We're not having any tequila though, right? We're just
no
get
tequila.
Tequila required. There we go.
I love it. No tequila required. Here we go.
Cheers, Lizzie.
Cheers. Mm.
And I just bite everything from inside, so I have my peel in my hand.
Mm.
Well, mine came out a little salty, so next time I know if I use coarse grated salt, I literally need just 2 little grains.
Oh my god!
Not 4. Could have used the whole.
I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it? Yeah. So just
really good though. It's really good.
Yeah. So though all of those ingredients, they're very much digestive boosters. So they help, to get the stomach covered with all the digestive. Why I'm always forgetting this word.
Digestive juice. Just
Yeah.
say digestive.
Enzymes. Of
Fuck
course,
your-
digestive enzymes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, digestive enzymes. Yeah.
So this is an evening or before dinner or before big brunch kind of remedy, right? And preferably, recommended not an empty stomach. So not the first thing in the morning.
All right. So we got 3 minutes to go for this for the tea, and I'm wondering if we should start prepping for our next dish.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
So I think I'm ready to pour myself a little bit of tea because that lime and salt and honey is doing its job, and I'm getting hungry actually.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm just going to use a little strainer over my cup. And I'm going to pour the tea right into my cup. So the seeds stay in the strainer and I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, and 2 cups of water fit perfectly in my little mug. There we go.
Show me your mug. What do you got? Roses?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Mine has a little kitty cat.
Of course.
Of course, right?
It's hot though. It's boiling.
Yeah. I have I'm hesitant to taste
As my grandma back in Russia used to say, you have a wind under your nose, so make some wind. Read that one. Yeah, hot. Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it. It's it's tea. It's not weird. I mean, it has its distinct taste. I felt that I was gonna have to add some lime, lemon, honey. No, it's actually pretty good. I like it.
And it's good for you.
Yeah.
And your body gonna love it. Yeah. So this is something that, a good idea to have around, like maybe make in the morning and just sip on it. And actually sipping on hot liquids during the day, during spring season, is especially helpful for like detoxification, to boost the metabolism. So all those wonderful things, and it's really not that hard.
Right. What's next?
What's next? The bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So the recipe that we have, right? So the ingredients that we need are asparagus, a whole bunch. What kind of asparagus do you have? Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
This is what I have.
I have big, gorgeous purple. I was, by the way, listening to your other podcast the other day, and your guest was talking about eating the rainbow. So this is a perfect opportunity to do this dish, because it's very close to the rainbow. So yesterday I saw this purple and I'm like, oh, why don't I get purple? There are not so many purple veggies, right? Like, I think eggplant, but then what else is purple? Purple.
You have so many purple. Well, I mean, like, for example, aubergine. What's it? No, eggplant is what you said, right? But you have to eat like the purple skin. If not, you're not eating purple. But then you got your blackberries, your plums, also the skin, right?
Yeah.
One thing that she was saying is like banana is not yellow unless you're eating the skin, right? Yeah. What else? You got anything? Carrots? Some carrots.
Oh yeah. What I wonder, are they like purple because they are purple, DNA, or are they colored somehow? That's always
so no. That's naturally purple. So the nutrients actually like give the color to the food. That's what I understand. They give the color to the food. So if you had a certain nutrient like vitamin A, you're gonna get more orangey stuff. So that's why like carrots is like a big proponent for vitamin A.
Yes, vitamin A.
So, but then you got oranges. So they might have, I mean, they're going to have some vitamin A because of the orange color. So that's why it's so simple. It's more simple to say eat the rainbow than eat this list of nutrients, you know?
Yeah, it's
And
more
find them in
visual.
this food.
Yeah, and people are more visual. You come to the store, you're like, oh, green, red, orange, yellow, white. You know, just remember, if you feel it, doesn't count. Or it's going to be white or whatever it is inside. Only
Right.
blueberries are blue inside. Well, cherries are red inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well,
but
raspberries are other color red inside. Yeah.
yeah. And you know what? I think it's just we're naturally attracted to eat like a colorful meal. You know, it just makes it more well attractive. That's pretty much it. It just makes it more attractive. So
Because we eat with our eyes as well. And you know, food is pleasure, right? And I know you 100% agree with me on that. And we should
yeah.
we should enjoy, period, every time. How do you prepare your asparagus usually?
So I think we're just supposed to blanch it. So just kind of like put it in boiling water for a few seconds, right?
Yeah, well, I wanted to share in case someone loves cooking and wants to go a little bit, you know, put a little bit more time into it, but that's kind of what I do with my asparagus. This is one of my favorite veggies. So I rinse it first under the water. Then I break the bottoms, right? The ones that are really thick. And you just take a spear and you break it and closer to the ends, and it's going to break naturally at that part that is.
Oh, I just cut it like
softer. Yeah. Well, I usually what I do, I break one and then I know how much I should cut of the whole bunch of the rest of them. Or I just take one and break because I don't have that many. That is snaps. I like how it snaps. So that is a really stringy part that we don't want to eat. But then mine is super thick. And I know there is like a debate. What is better, thick asparagus or thin asparagus? And we really love the thick one. It's just so meaty. Yeah. But what we do, it takes an extra couple of minutes. I'm going to rinse it off. And then I'll demonstrate. And especially when it's thick, to enjoy that meaty flesh that is so nutrient dense. And again, one of the veggies that helps detoxification, and it's actually natural diuretic, which you have asparagus for dinner, you have a facelift in the morning. It reduces puffiness. So, okay, I'm going to take one spear and lay it flat, and I just going to go just like this. Do you do that?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't even, you know what? I usually like.
And guess what? Purple becomes green. Slightly.
So you're not eating the purple anymore.
Well, I leave the tip purple, but the main body I peel because this is where it's super stringy, especially with the thicker kinds. That's something you're not going to be able to chew on. It's not pleasant. So I see a lot of people, they often even just eat that much of asparagus, just the tips. And I'm like, this is like the meatiest, the healthiest part of just why to waste it? I don't like wasting my beautiful veggies. So that's what I do. It takes just a few minutes, and it's this one is so nice and thick.
You know what I usually do? Like I don't even cut the ends of it, and I just bake them or air fry them.
Okay.
And I love eating with my hands, so I'll just kind of eat as much as I eat, and then whatever I can't completely chew, then it comes out of my mouth.
Yeah. Our audience right now has options, many different options to make your asparagus, and you're gonna guys try it, taste it, and pick your favorite way to enjoy it, and that's what you're gonna do. There are no rules really. You can do whatever you want, whatever you like. Because again, back to the pleasure component, right? So Gonna take me.
I'm just eating the ends right now.
You're just eating the raw ends. Good for you.
One thing that I do notice before I start on this like whole health journey is that when I'm going to cook and I'm already hungry,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is like I want something in my mouth. The snacks that I choose are so different. So right now I'm happy chewing on this asparagus ends, which are quite fibrous-y, but
Yeah.
good.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
I break them off. Yeah.
And then, but then before I would be snacking on chips and salsa, you know.
Well, that's a nice digestive booster as well, chips and salsa. But it's more.
It depends on how you process that food, right? Like how did you cook? Like, is it organic? Does it have pesticides? What kind of oils?
Yeah.
Energy that was put into it? A lot of things. But definitely.
You inspired me. I want to bite on a well end.
You gonna do it?
Mine is sweet.
I know. It's one of the things that I actually really enjoy is that a lot of the things that tasted bland are now full of flavor, and a lot of things like asparagus taste sweet.
Guys, you will not believe it how sweet it is. You wouldn't think that asparagus is sweet, and it's oh my god, this one was probably super fresh. Oh, it looked really good. Very firm tips. I usually always look at the tips, and if it's they're nice and firm, then it's pretty fresh. And if the body is kind of wilted and this is already soft, then don't bite. Do not bite.
So my water's already boiling. Should I toss my asparagus there?
Did you cut it? I usually what I do, I thought for this bowl, I would just cut them on an angle, maybe like inch long pieces.
Oh, like okay.
So I was thinking that way, but Lizzie, how about you make it your way? So we have two different bowls. If
no, I like your way because then I can just spread it all over and not. You know what? I'm gonna do the legs like that. I'm gonna chop them, but then I'm gonna leave the heads to be pretty and decorative. Okay.
Yeah, and I would say maybe if the asparagus on the thinner side, maybe just even a minute. Otherwise, it will be like super soft. I like it a little crunch. And again, someone who's trying for the first time, again, give it a try and just, then see how you like it. You like it a little crunchier, you like it a little softer. So I have it.
Yeah.
I gotta do it like this. And I go on an angle. Yeah, and probably gonna cut 2 more pieces like this. I love it. Together, great combination. Actually, what else would go wonderful with this dish is if anyone likes smoked salmon.
Oh yeah. Cold water. It's not prepared.
And I like my salt, so I throw a little salt in my water.
A little salt in there. Well,
I mean, it's not a big deal. We can always add some salt when we finish the bowl, but I usually do.
Okay, and then I lost a few. That's okay.
You lost a few?
Just a few. Few little pieces in the sink.
Well, talking about munching on something while you cook because you may be hungry. If you don't want, if someone like really trying to be careful around that and not, eat that's an easy time to eat something that is maybe not the best choice, right? When you're super hungry and you need to cook. So this would be a great idea. Or drinking tea, because any hot liquid would soothe your stomach and relieve that hunger
Mhm.
a little bit. So it helps
Yeah.
drinking. Yeah. And maybe hot broth, another great idea. Like if you have bone broth or chicken broth, organic in your fridge. By the way, another little trick. If someone likes this CCF blend, coriander, cumin, fennel, I
Mhm.
would boil a little broth with that.
Oh, okay.
I just throw a teaspoon of this mixture of the seeds, or like you use the ground.
Mhm.
It tasted fine, right? You liked it.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't make any difference then. If you have ground spices, do it and warm it up on the stove, bring it to boil, let it simmer just a little bit. And as you cook, just sip on that. That is
Mhm.
super nutritious and wonderful again for digestion, right?
And just oh, sorry. And just as a note, like 1 teaspoon of seeds, it's not the same as 1 teaspoon of powder. So if you're going to use powder, I would use less.
Less. Yeah, great. Yeah. Great addition for sure. And sometimes I throw a little bit turmeric in it. If I do my broth with this spices. Oh, my water is boiling, so I'm gonna load my asparagus. And I will give mine a couple of minutes because mine is pretty thick. And then we'll drain the water. And if you have a larger strainer, I usually strain it and pour some cold water over it so it stops.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect thing to do. But like my strainer was occupied with the other asparagus that I'm not cooking. And I'm like, oh my God. And that's where you know what? If you're cooking, panicking is like the worst thing you can do.
Well, there is nothing to panic about. Just make it fun. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
No worries. No worries. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh, but I do have another strainer. Do I? Oh, it's over here. Look at you, Lizzie.
Found something in the drawer while I was getting the big strain out. How do you grate your ginger?
How do I grate? Magnificently. No, I just a grater.
With a grater?
No, if I have one. Let's see. I mean, I do have one. I just have this guy. I wanted to share something.
I found this at the market, but then of course Amazon has it. There is a special dish that has this like very sharp little bumps. And it's so cool. You take a piece of ginger, you need to peel it, right? You hold it and it's amazing. And then there is a little brush and you kind of push it over this little,
Oh, you know
thing.
what?
And it works so amazing. I just loved it. I use it all the time. That's my ginger. Oh, you can do garlic the same way.
I bought a long time ago a little wasabi grater. And I've never used it because I never really found wasabi. It's great.
So it doesn't look similar?
I mean, it's grating a root, right? So it's the same thing. Let me find it. I believe I still have it.
But meanwhile, the other participant in this lovely spring dish is radishes. So I have them kind of floating in a bowl of water right now. That is soaking a little bit, so I can get the some of their pieces of dirt off. I usually buy a bunch. That's why I was soaking them, because they were not pre-washed. Oh, yeah.
Check this out. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah. So yes,
Awesome.
I get similar results, so it's probably does the same job.
Yeah. Oh my God. Awesome. Oh, I love this. Okay. Thanks, Past Liz.
So we have the asparagus that is ready. Then we have radishes that we're gonna clean and cut. But also for this bowl, we need cooked quinoa and cooked beluga lentils. We just black lentils. There's the only kind that is black. So it's like a chic European cousin of all other lentils.
Okay, I totally forgot about the quinoa, but I think quinoa doesn't take that long, right? Like 15 minutes to cook? Is it?
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get on that while you do the radishes and your
sure.
whatever.
No problem. Absolutely. And by the way, if you have one and you don't have the other, it's not a big deal either. I
Not a
mean,
big
it
deal.
just, yeah.
Just enjoy life.
Yeah, you have license. You have license to cook with what you got, and trying new recipe is already a big thing. But quinoa, of course, gluten-free, and it's also actually not even a grain, it's a seed, which is completely in the spring, one of the most beneficial spring foods, all the seeds and nuts and all of that. By the way, if someone were to play with the food and create their own bowl and they want to make it spring forward, oh, hello, kitty. Here he is.
That's my boy.
My boy is sleeping somewhere. He's not he would be great on camera. Maybe I'll bring him over later if I find him, but he's shy. So I do have list of spring seasonal foods like this that is available for download on my website. So if anyone wants to play with the different ingredients that are good for wonderful spring season, so they're seasonal, right? You can just get that print out and have it in your kitchen and enjoy, the seasonal diet. So radishes, the gorgeous radishes. The gorgeous radishes.
So I'm going to skip those because I didn't get them.
They're red, but they're white inside. So if you want to eat the rainbow, you wash them well, scrub them a little bit. I just cut both ends, and then I just gonna slice them thin. Or if you have like a little mandolin or something you want to use, do that too. But I'm gonna take my big knife and just go little cut circles. Mine are pretty large, so I could have done like quarters, but I like it this way. I like it a little chunky. So we also need to get ready some microgreens or some fresh herbs. What do you have?
So I have some fresh cilantro that I can go cut.
Awesome.
I have oregano, and I have some not microgreens but sprouts.
Wonderful. That all works. Everything. Just here, whatever you guys like. I think that goes well. Totally. Anything green and fresh as far as microgreens or herbs, and can go with parsley, cilantro, dill. That's something I actually love. Dill and mint is an awesome combo. Very interesting. So I do have some mint. Actually, not a lot of people use mint in like main dishes, or once in a while you see it sitting, on the top of a dessert or ice cream, but but actually lovely with all kind of grains and salads. It gives it very bright flavor. So I do have a few mint leaves here. We have a little plant outside, and I think I'm gonna use dill. I'm gonna stick with that. Also, we have time now. Should we make the dressing?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing with dressings, sometimes when I have time, I make them. And if I don't, nothing is wrong with the olive oil and a little vinegar. And I like my rice vinegar because it's a little lighter. It's just not as intense as even, white wine vinegar. So, just whatever your heart desires. But we're going to work on the lemon ginger dressing. So we still need olive oil, lemon Dijon, grated ginger that you have grated already, a little bit cumin ground, which I know you have, pinch of black pepper and salt. And
I'm going to start with the olive oil.
Yeah, 3 tablespoons. Or again, you know what? I like eyeballing things. And somewhere here, so I have 3 tablespoons. Are you using lime?
Oh,
lemon.
Shit. It's supposed to be lemon, right? Yeah,
but I don't think it's crucial. It's anything works. I think anything works. As a matter of fact, I have lime cut, so that's what I'm going to use as well. I'll do the same thing. 1 teaspoon of Dijon, 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger.
I have.
Then I take this little brush and cut get it off to the side. And I think I have exactly a teaspoon. So this is how it works.
1/4 teaspoon ground cumin. I have ground cumin, as we've learned. Now
Quarter, teeny quarter. I'm just going to give it a sprinkle and I'll taste later. I'm a big fan of tasting my food as I go, because some days I feel like maybe I want more of something, you know. The other day I don't feel that adventurous, so I'll put a little less. And the Dijon salt and pepper.
Some black pepper. I got freshly grated black pepper. Our black pepper, our pepper corn grinder broke, so I've been grinding my peppercorns in a mortar.
Oh,
It's like so
we
good.
have pepper meals, like, I don't know, everywhere in the pantry, in the box. Somehow we love, my husband's keep buying them, and we love our pepper. So, and I just gave it like a rough squeeze of mustard. I didn't even bother.
Measure, okay.
And I'm gonna give it a couple of, you know,
Get a little
twist of salt and pepper from my pepper mill and salt, you know. And that is it.
Oh wow.
That is it.
A little more salt, just because.
I'm gonna do some magic. I actually feel like I want a little something sweeter in it.
Like a little honey in there.
Or even maple syrup. It's dissolves. I mean,
Yeah, it's easier to dissolve, right? I love that I have the ingredients, like the random ingredients that you like. Oh, maybe we should have this other thing that was never in the recipe.
yeah, no, just taste it. I don't know. It didn't taste. You know what? I love putting into homemade dressings.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you like. I don't even remember how I came up with this idea. I must have read it somewhere. Like a little bit of applesauce.
Woo.
And it works. Yeah, it works so well. I need like a couple of teaspoons, and it gives the volume. It's also gives that body that sticks very well to greens, you know, so it's not super thin. And it works wonderful with the mustard and olive oil and, you know, like a little. So I don't know. I taste it again, and maybe I'll just do that.
Okay. Oh wow. Took it up there.
So what do you think?
It's good. I like it.
I want to taste it. Come on. And I'm sorry, I like tasting from my palm. I don't know why. That's how I taste my spices and my dressings. Yeah, much better with lemon. It gives that brightness that I was missing before.
Okay. So my quinoa is done. I feel like such a good, goal achiever. I didn't have my quinoa done. Now it is.
Now you have it done.
Yep.
Here we go.
What's our next step, Ava?
What's our next step? I think we have everything ready. We can maybe set the eggs to cook and assemble the bowl.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Well, yep. While you cook your eggs, I'm going to peel them.
So I just gonna put everything in with a big spoon. And it can be a little warm. The grain can be a little warm, not like hot, but that's good. Actually,
okay. Are you plating right now?
I'm just putting everything in one bowl. So I'm not, yeah. I'm starting to assemble dish.
Assemble the dish. Okay.
Beluga lentils. The European cousin.
You know what? I had some typical brown lentils.
Okay,
and that's what I was soaking. And my husband reads the recipe and he's like, Liz, we have beluga lentils. I'm going to bring him. He brings us this big Mylar bag of beluga lentils, just opens it because of the recipe. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
the lentils, these lentils don't require soaking. So I don't soak. Plus, actually, then they hold the shape. That's why they're so good for the salad. So they're not really mushy. So a little firmer. Yeah. So kind of like that's the difference. I think the brown lentil get a little soft unless they undercook them. Or how are yours? How are yours looking?
Well, because I had both.
Yeah.
Just
So
what
you
I
make
did. I cooked both, but it looks, pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, not mush, but they might get mush.
Yeah. So everything should be kind of. Are you tasting? I'm getting so hungry, please. And the stems on the bottom, they're very, I don't know if you're making this for a company or you just, well, what
For right now.
stuff you want to sit down and enjoy because that's what you're supposed to do now. When you put so much love and time into cooking a dish, then of course you want to sit down and, enjoy it in a very relaxed, mindful way. And that's another trick to have a great digestion. So it looks beautiful. And then I'm going to sprinkle those radishes on top. Maybe for now, I'll put them along the side of the dish so that I don't cover beautiful asparagus.
Oh my God, this is looking good. This is looking good.
This is what it's looking like. Oh, your eggs are ready. I didn't make my eggs yet. When you're ready.
I would share my eggs with you. I would share my egg maker with you, but you're
Okay.
so far away.
So I
feel like it needs some red on top. Need some red on top.
Did you put radishes in? Where are your radishes?
Oh, that's right. The radishes. No,
radishes.
radishes. Can I? You know what? I'm gonna put a little paprika just to like color the eggs. Give it a little something. It just needs a little red. There we go.
You're gonna put some dressing in, right?
Yeah. So just pour it on top of everything, just like that.
Oh yeah. Isn't that what you do?
I mean, I don't know if there was like a strategy there.
I don't know.
Woo.
Is there a strategy?
I don't know.
Well, then you got to toss it.
Amazing.
It's pretty, but well, yummy.
I think
get our greens that we have, your microgreens and whatever you chose to use.
Greens. Oh, I already set the microgreens as a part of the dish.
Okay, that's
just
great.
Adding a little smoked salt to it, because why not?
Just roughly tearing my mint. I'll have some gorgeous dill.
Yeah, I have dry dill, so.
Oh no! Don't use dry dill. No, it's completely different story.
Yeah.
No, nothing even close. Yeah.
Okay. Then should I go get cilantro or oregano?
To you, not oregano maybe, but cilantro.
Cilantro. Okay.
I'm gonna be a little strong, I feel like, for this dish.
Okay.
I actually like to cut herbs with scissors.
All right. I got some fresh oregano.
You got oregano?
Oregano. Yeah. Just.
I will.
Perfect.
Could be a little strong, but if you like it, yeah, awesome.
No, sorry, cilantro. Ha!
Okay.
Cilantro.
And I don't have the egg maker, but the way I make them is I bring the eggs to boil. I shut it off, set a timer for 4 minutes. And it depends on the size of the egg. If they're smaller, maybe they will be a little bit more cooked. But 4 minutes usually gives me something pretty soft. And I honestly like my eggs super soft. So I may even, what I'm going to do, it's not going to be as presentable as yours, but I love using soft eggs as a part of a dressing. So if it's super soft, then I'm just going to break one side. I'm going to scoop it with a spoon on top of my veggies, on top of my bowl, and mix it.
Yum. I
And
like
I
it.
love that. And we actually do that with the pasta sometimes. And I love it. And it's just such an easy dressing. And it's so, delicious. Absolutely yummy. And the little Parmesan, if we are talking pasta.
Okay. So
And then my eggs are going to just cool them off a little bit. So I have my bowl here.
This is my bowl.
Cheers. Beautiful.
Cheers.
So,
Get a taste?
taste yours. I'm going to mix mine up and do that egg dressing that I mentioned before. And because I made it for two, I'm going to toss a half right now, because I haven't toasted yet with the dressing and things, and it still looks beautiful even toasted. Actually has all the colors. It's gorgeous dish. It really is. You know what? I don't know why really there is no healthy restaurants that make this bowl. It's super
Good.
visually attractive.
Yes. And
So this is, I'm going to tilt the camera a little bit. There we go. So I have my little bowl, the personal one. So I'm going to take my egg. I need a teaspoon. Let's see. Maybe it's got a little firmer. Oh, it got a little firmer. I'm sorry, it didn't work. The trick didn't work. So it needs to be a little softer too. Oh, maybe not. Wait. Let's see. It's gonna work. Lizzie, it's gonna work. So it's very cushy. Just need to be careful not to break it in my hand, which is not bad. I just gonna lick my hands down, right? My fingers. And yeah, so it looks very jammy inside. So I'm gonna break it like this and take maybe a knife and a fork and cut it a little bit. Could have been even a little softer, just a little softer. Yeah, so it's not really runny, right? And just mix it with the bowl. And if it's a little softer, it's gonna be like that extra dressing and very delicious. Yeah. And it's gorgeous. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so hungry. I cannot wait. I want to sit down and enjoy. Right? Well, I think mission accomplished.
I love it. So good. So absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Ava. This was fun.
It was so much fun. Guys, you've got to try it. A little labor, but you can have your grains made, and maybe you can make more and incorporate them, throw your grains like quinoa or beluga lentils, like your legumes, into any salad, or even in a wrap. It's an awesome way to add some fiber. Beluga lentils are so high in protein, and it keeps you full and focused. Wonderful lunch. This is such a satisfying, very gorgeous looking spring lunch, right? Brunch.
Lunch. Anything.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you so much, Ava. This was fun. We should definitely do something like this again.
Anytime. Anytime. Love it. Loved it. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And I let
So
you.
The recipes, where are the recipes? On your website, right?
I'll put them down there, and so they can look.
Yeah. And I mentioned before, I have a whole list of these spring foods that you can create your own bowl with, and herbs and spices, anything. So please get in contact on my website. And download the list and enjoy. And then for sure, we're going to do maybe another one in the summer season and play with the summer foods. How's that?
You have to.
Sounds like a plan.
Now we have to.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, Ava. I will send people to get that list of ingredients on your website, and I will share with them the recipe for what we did today.
Awesome. I am going to sit down and enjoy my food.
That's the way to do it. All right. Thank you so much, Ava.
Bye.